Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Tales of Diademia. We are picking up a year later after Season 1 ended on a cliffhanger note. We'll probably be doing a couple of flashbacks and things of that nature, just to see where everybody has been since then. And I will transition over and we will get things started. Oh, Daddy. Oh, no. Let's see.
What is...
I am back.
What sorcery is this?
What sorcery
Yo,
is
that
what?
looks so cool!
What am I looking at here?
It's Tailspire. That's what we're going to be using. This.
Okay, well, damn. All right. Blow up much. All right,
I mean,
damn.
if you would have got here on time, you would have known.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was here on time.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you very
Queen,
much. I just
did you
wasn't
know
listening.
we're using Tailspire today?
Yes, you did say something about using. Today.
Dex, I'm sorry I have other people who need me to do stuff, all right? I'm sorry I can't just be your boo all the time. You have to share me with the world, all right? You can't just keep me locked in a cage.
It's not allowed. Stabbings. So yes, it has been a year since the Empire of Triperion has declared war on the people of Uvain, and namely Fang and his crew. Our party members have more or less gone into hiding, trying to find any semblance of, what's the word? Safety? Creature comfort? Something of that nature? But yes, most of the party has gone into hiding. Orgy has...
Stacks, are you muted on stream?
No. Is my 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
okay.
It's Moon Elf.
It's on Moon Elf.
Moon Elf's being a troll.
No, she just can't. I don't know. She just can't hear Stacks.
Okay. I'm so lost. I am easily distracted in case people have not figured that out yet. But first order of business, let's give out our subscriber boons to the players of choice.
I did mine this time. I
you
did
did?
mine this time.
Okay, good. First off, we have Coffee getting 1 luck point and 1 cheer dice. Cheer
Ooh.
dice allows you to add an extra 1d4, and it stacks with what is it, your luck point if you use it at the same time. So you can use a luck point to re-roll a die, and you can use a cheer die to add on to it. There's also a cheer die in the channel points reward redemption that can be used on one player for the rest of this game session, that they can automatically add an extra cheer die to any of their rolls that they do for the rest of the game. But it's only a d4, so have fun with that. Next up is Dargo. Also gets, actually, yeah, you get 1 luck point and 1 cheer die as well. And Maka, you get 1 luck point and 1 cheer die. And then let me check the other tiers. Fang, you get 3 luck points and 3 cheer dice. Okay, the important thing to note, players, about this is that they expire at the end of each of these sessions. So use them all while you have them, because they expire.
So it's 3 luck and then 3 what? 3 cheer?
Yeah. So
it's a D4, right? That's the cheer?
yes.
Okay, so I get 3 rerolls and a 3 D4s.
Yes.
Okay.
And then everybody else I mentioned just gets 1. I am also a tier 3 subscriber, so I will give mine out to... Actually, I'll give 3 luck points to Artis and 3 cheer dice to Thaven. And I think that way everybody can have something. But we'll try and keep track of all that. I think that was
Sorry,
it for...
what am I getting?
You are getting 3 luck points. So 3 chances to re-roll a die that you don't like, or re-roll one of my dice that you don't like.
Okay.
You can do it 3 times this episode before it expires. But yes, let's see. We open up actually a few months prior, when shortly after you all departed from the Wandering Emporium and you were trying to make heads or tails of what to do, Joseph came to Coffee to talk to her about something rather important. The two of you were off. Ignore the scene, because that's not what the scene is, by the way. The two of you were off just by yourselves for a bit, and Joseph comes up to Coffee and he's like, Coffee, I needed to speak to you about something.
What's up, Joseph?
It's about Alindy. I need to go find him.
She sighs. Why?
He's my brother. He's family.
I know, but... And she kind of just shrugs. If you feel that you have to do it, then so be it.
And as he sees like the disappointment on your face, he holds up the Ring of Return. Do you remember this?
How could I forget?
When you died, it was kind of one of the only things still intact. Is it okay if I use it to find Alindy faster?
I mean, it's originally your family's ring anyway.
I know we haven't had much time together since all this, but hopefully I'll be back soon, and we'll get to know each other better. How's that sound?
She just lets out a slight smile. Yeah.
And with that, he leans in and gives Coffee a nice hug, a soft hug, I was gonna say. Then he places the ring on, and in a moment, he's gone. Fast forwarding back, roughly, I would say 11.5 months after. Still no sign of Joseph.
Coming back soon, you bastard.
Coffee has no way of getting in contact with Joseph, and at this point, she's more or less imagining the worst, I guess. But eventually, the party is able to kind of come together in a way to just see what they've all been up to the past year. So they agree to meet up at a place called Winebrook Hollow, which is mostly a merchant town, but other people come and gather just for convenience sake. So let me see if I can turn on all this ambience like I had it before. And then I'll share the screen with y'all, and hopefully you can hear hopefully you can hear the music from that. Where is share screen? One of these is audio. Okay. It should play the audio music, but if not, okay, sweet. So, this is y'all in Winebrook Hollow. Just to zoom in, this is Coffee. Actually, where is... Oh, one of these buttons is supposed to be like a light. There we go. That's Coffee. That is Artis. Over here we have Maka and Thaven. And over here we have... I just had it! I'm about to tell you freaking... Well, this is fake. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is the spotlight? It must not go up that high. I don't know. Anyways,
Crocodile.
Huh?
Nothing. Just watch.
How do I turn this volume down?
Music volume.
One of these, maybe. Wait, what's that?
This technical difficulty is brought to you by...
I mean, it's
Osprey
fine
Gamers.
as long as you talk louder. Oh well. Anyways,
There's literally a thing right there that says GN Mixer music volume.
where?
Left side.
Okay. Oh,
Up, like, yeah.
there we go. We'll go there. That's usually the right sound for being able to hear y'all and also being able to talk. Where is this guy? Okay. Sweet. What are y'all doing there? Open up with Coffee. You just You all more or less just got here today.
She's just gonna see if she recognizes anybody.
Noted, you might not know everybody as well, but you recognize, obviously, Maka, you recognize Staven, you recognize Artis, and Fang's kind of up there by himself.
I will.
don't think you would actually recognize me that much.
Well, y'all fought together, so...
Like, very briefly.
Briefly, but I don't think it'd be enough for her to remember him.
Because, like, she died in the first fight that I was with her in.
Yeah, and then
like,
she
when
came back to life at the end, and...
Yeah, but that was the thing. I was just another person there, and then I fell into the abyss. Like...
I'm not saying she'll recognize you and go talk to you, but I'm saying...
Oh, okay.
Like,
You made it seem like, oh yeah, you know everyone here. It's like... I feel like that's an acquaintance right there. Like, you pass them at work. Like, you don't...
Inty ways.
But yeah, so I do see Maka, so Coffee is gonna walk on over and go say hi. Well, it's been quite some time, hasn't it, Maka? Hold on, let me turn up my volume because I cannot hear her.
Is there any way to turn up individual people? On Zoom?
Not in Zoom, as far as I'm aware.
In that case, I'll lower this a little bit more.
Saying everybody needs to just download Discord. Same level of apps.
That is true. That is very true. Well, I am so sorry, Mako. What did you say?
It has been some time since I've been in the city.
You and me both.
Yeah. How have things been in your part of the world?
Surprisingly quiet.
So I've retreated to the woods for some time. Recenter myself.
Have you seen anyone else that we've adventured with in the past?
Not yet, but I've not long arrived.
She seemed a little bit disappointed.
Oh, that somebody isn't there?
You know, a certain, you know.
What are you doing, Artis?
One second. Are we in like the town center?
You're in like just like a courtyard area, just like a mead garden, more or less.
Okay, I'm sitting on like one of the benches reading like a spell book.
Okay. You got note that you were supposed to meet everyone here. However, you haven't come across anyone that you recognize yet. Mostly because you're off to yourself. What's funny?
Nothing. Definitely not talking about yeeting grannies, no.
Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, so Fang, for you, it's a little bit different because you've only recently come back to the land of the living.
I'm sorry, come again?
You know, from like dying and everything. That's a good long shot.
Right? Okay.
You remember, obviously, what we discussed as far as you leaving that demi-plane to get to here. And since then, you've kind of laid low, or at least what you would imagine to be laying low.
Right. So I'm okay. So yeah, so then I would have been me coming back into this, me being very not really wanting to be here, period. Coming here simply because I was summoned. more or
Well,
less.
bit of meta. You're the one that sent out the requests for everyone.
Okay.
Plot twist.
Yeah, plot
But,
twist that I guess I missed that text message.
Yeah, because I just said it. So, you sent out a message to the individuals that were involved back then to try and see who out of everyone you could still get in contact with and potentially trust moving forward.
Right. Okay.
But you're
then in
not
that
like
case-
interacting so far with anyone. You're just trying to do Fang things and see where, like, who shows up.
Oh,
that sort of
okay.
thing.
Yeah. So then, yeah, I'm just kind of up at the top, kind of bow not really at hand, but kind of at the ready to essentially snipe anybody, just due to the fact that even though I was dead, no body was found, so I'm still considered wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been, ducking and dodging and occasionally murdering people to stay away from the authorities.
Roll a perception check.
Of course.
Of course.
Hey Stex, I sent you a couple of messages in Zoom and Messenger real quick.
22.
You said 22?
Yep.
You notice a somewhat familiar dragonborn, black dragonborn. Ignore the mini.
I'm a crocodile man with a club, so I imagine these are not to be taken literal.
Eventually, when Tailspire gets up there and lets you do like Hero Forge add-ons, that'll be pretty legit. But anyways, yeah, you notice a black dragonborn that you recognize from the Empire as what you would say was like a grunt of some sort, just like a low-ranking guy.
How's he approaching me?
He's not. He's just. I don't think he's recognized you yet, or like noticed.
So I just noticed he's like of the former guard, or like he was a soldier. Is
Yeah.
essentially what I'm recognizing. Essentially, I just noticed a stormtrooper. Got it. In that case, I'm gonna move kind of a little bit more into like that tree area, just kind of get a little bit of cover. Very nonchalantly, like I'm not gonna be in there like necessarily like trying to like become one with the darkness, but more of like I'm kind of
with the tree.
yeah, I'm just kind of going over there and like kind of like sitting down against the tree and just kind of playing it off like, oh no, I'm just relaxing, don't worry about me. Meanwhile, I have like I said, the bow at the ready, just kind of like in case he's somebody trying to collect or searching.
Okay. Dargo, can I have you roll a perception check?
Okay, how do I do that?
So on your character sheet, there should be a tab called Skills. And roughly like midway down, there should be one that says Perception. And if you're on D&D Beyond, you should just be able to click the number, like the plus whatever, even if it's plus 0, and it'll roll it for you and tell you what number you got.
Are you on PC or on mobile?
PC.
Oh, yeah, it'll be on the main page. So like
Okay.
right underneath, yeah. So it'll be like right underneath where all your like strength decks and all that stuff is at the top. Directly underneath that's gonna be all your stuff, and the perception's gonna be
Yeah, it should
about
say
halfway
like
down.
acrobatics, animal handling.
Oh, okay.
It's not an ABC order, but one of them should say perception.
Yeah, it 100% is an ABC order.
Is it?
Yep.
It is.
Oh wow.
All right, so
Just
I click on it?
just click the number on the right side of that box. So it'll be like, you know, plus or minus whatever in the
Oh.
perception row.
okay. 9. So 8. I got 8. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, you don't notice Fang.
Awesome.
Weed. Just chilling. Okay. So yeah, so I noticed a stormtrooper, and I sit there, and I'm just kind of looking down the hill at the other people that I vaguely recall from, you know, that.
I mean, you know
The,
Artis and you know Thaven. The
Oh
only
yeah,
two
I know
are the
Artis and
girls.
Taven. The other, yeah, the other two I vaguely recall, but like, yeah, I'm just waiting to see like what their plans are.
Um, switching back over to Coffee and Maka. Can I have you two make a perception check?
$17.
Okay. Um. So yeah, Maka's able to notice Artis, obviously Thaven, and with a little effort, she's able to notice Fang up at the top. Coffee, you're able to notice Artis and Thaven.
Well, since I vaguely remember Artemis, Coffee is just gonna wish, you know, Maka well, and hopefully she'll see her later. And she's gonna go catch up with Thaven.
You're gonna catch up with who?
Thaven?
Okay. Boof. There the drow stands. Maka, what do you want to do?
Maka dead?
Maka muted.
Oh yeah, you're muted, Maka.
Oh, sorry. I'm muted. Sorry, I was eating, so I didn't want you to hear me. Oh yeah, no. So I was gonna have a look around. I'm presuming Maka knows it's Fang who calls everyone here.
Okay.
Yeah. So gonna go and see what's going on with that scary looking dude over there.
What are you doing, Fang?
Well, I'm seeing her approach, and obviously I would recognize her because I had sent her an invite, or I'd sent her the summons or whatever, so I would know who she is at this point, at least by name, if not by or at least if by face, if not by her reputation or whatever the term and phrase is. So like as she approaches, I still warily keeping an eye on the guard who came up, just because once again don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes up, just afternoon. So lovely of you to come by.
Yes, it is interesting on these parts again. What, pray tell, is the reason for this? What has called us all here?
Well, I've just recently come back to the land of living, as some would say. As he still, almost like he's rolling his wrist, trying to, almost like he's still stiff or soreness or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just trying to gather some like-minded individuals who might try to set the past straight. I know that we all lost a little bit of something on that day.
Yes,
Or was I mistaken?
The time in the wilds has brought me back to myself. What are you seeking?
Some call it payback, some call it vengeance. Others may simply call it redemption. Simply in trying to figure out why I'm back.
To be aiming this vengeance at this quite a confusing time.
Well, the woman who was turned to the goddess, or the demon, or whatever came about after that, into the darkness that happened, was, well, let's just say a very dear friend of mine. And I would like very much to see who put her there. Well, I would like to see them end. Painfully. And I aim to do just that.
There are others here. These faces I recall.
Yes, I had sent word out to all that I could recall. Some that I vaguely remembered, like yourself and the Tabaxi as well, who I don't believe I see yet, but oh, who truly knows. Although I am now wondering who might have brought company, as he gestures over his shoulder with his eyes towards the guard. No one would have happened to have wanted to collect a bounty, of course, would they?
No, of no bounty.
The last I
only vaguely recall your.
Well, as far as the kingdom is concerned, or the empire, or whatever they're calling themselves these days, I'm still alive and at large. And, well, taken by a handful of mercs who thought they'd make a quick coin. I've kind of learned that, well, it seems everybody wants a piece of that bounty. Oh, trust vaguely. I would say I'm more of a small amount, I'll say. Not enough to put my life fully in their hands, but to trust them enough to where I think, well, if I needed to, I could slip out of custody.
We would do well together and have it done then.
Yes, it would, because I'd like for these shadows to stop following me, for lack of a better term. Now, I will say, I look forward to our future endeavors.
Very well.
Fang begins to kind of like walk down the hill towards the rest of the group.
You come across a familiar elf.
Do I have to go right to him? Do I have to go right to him?
Yes. I kind of stand there, like, as he's flipping through his book. Still trying to understand that sword of yours, or have you simply given up? Oh, artist, you're muted.
I see. Well then. Allow me to take it. And I go to stab him.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, look, we started off session 1 like that. I figure, we'll bring it around, full round circle, Obviously, he doesn't need the sword. That was a joke, obviously.
Artist, are you muted again?
If he is in fact still muted, then I will simply not engage
No, I'm
with him.
here.
Oh my gosh.
I
you hear
thought I
him?
was unmuted that whole time.
We literally
We
said you're muted like multiple times.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, let's run that back. All right. Have you figured out that sword yet, or have you simply given up?
I glance up. Yes, Fang. In fact, I have learned how to control it. Thank you for asking. And how have you been? Nice to know you still care about your friends.
Correction. Last time he saw me, I died, right?
Yeah.
So he has no, like, me walking up to him alive is not shaking him at the. We needed to do like a session. We needed to do a 0.5 session here because this is.
It was
we have a
2
lot
weeks
of
ago,
struggle.
Paul.
I
If
had,
y'all can't
I
remember
know
2
that,
weeks
what I'm
ago,
saying is we
I
needed to
am
have a
sorry.
0.5 before this.
I had
Like
forgot. I forgot that he had fallen.
Like,
From the
I
amount of
full
time
on
that we had left, I
died.
thought.
Back from the top.
All right,
Run it back.
We'll run that back one time. Let me. I'll start. I'll set the scene again. Walk up. Artist, still dabbling with that sword, I see.
I have a puzzled look and kind of see his outfit and go up. Fang, how? What? Why are you
Oh.
here?
Oh yeah,
You-
so I'm not wearing like the leather armor that I would normally have worn, that you would have seen me wearing, that kind of like
Okay.
uniform is like gone. I am wearing essentially like basic rags, like I am very much
Yeah.
well, like I'm not I look like I've been living off the land for like the last few months.
You
Like,
went from
that is
rags to even more rag.
well, no, I went from like essentially think about like going from a military uniform to just wearing like
Okay.
camouflage pants.
Yep.
And even then, it's like not even good ones.
Yep. So to continue, didn't you fall? How are you here? You look like shit.
Yes, I did. And, thanks for that.
And like
Well,
as
that
he's
could've
looking at me, like my clothes are even nicer than the last time he saw me.
It'd be a shame if they were covered in blood. But you seem to have done well for yourself.
Yes, I've been giving out spell lessons and kind of doing odd ends and jobs during my
Fang,
research.
for the first time in months, breaks out into laughter at him giving out spell lessons. Like he, like full on, like just.
What's so funny, Fang?
Oh, you were serious.
Yes,
Holy-
I am still a wizard, Fang. I know it may
didn't
sound
even-
odd, but
I mean, pardon my outburst, Andres. It's just, well, the last time I saw you, you could, well, barely know what your sword did, let alone cast a spell of any competence. So I'm sorry if, while I was gone, you somehow managed to have trick people into paying people.
I distinctly remember the last time we met before you fell that I was one of the ones that helped save your life.
Do you want to run that back?
No,
Before
I distinctly remember.
Died, you saved my life. Is that how that phrase went? Last time you saw me die, you saved my life. Is that the phrase you want to go?
No,
with?
I saved
Is
your
Fang
life
hard of
and then you
hearing?
died. I distinctly remember that, Fang. Because we were on the Emerald Bridge, rushing to help you as you cowered behind. What was the
Okay.
paladin's name?
Oh, heart.
All right.
Yeah, you were
How far
cowering
away?
behind Heart.
How far
Oh
away
my
is he from me?
gosh.
Legitimately, how far away is he?
He's
from
like
me?
5 feet
excuse
from
me
you.
for talking the
How
truth.
far away is he from me?
Pardon me for speaking the truth.
Pardon me for sticking to my character. How far away is he? 7, 10 feet?
Yeah, more or less.
Cool. I immediately close the gap on him and grab him by the throat.
Oh no.
Is that gonna be
It's a grapple.
Barehanded.
So,
unarmed strike?
well, it's going to be a grapple.
Oh, okay.
So,
You two hold that cute thought there. As you're choke holding freaking artist 5 minutes after talking to him. Oh my god.
Hey, we talked about this. You talk shit. Fang is not one to take bullshit from somebody who he thinks is lesser.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I was
I
also
am
being
playing my
completely
character.
honest.
No, you weren't. No, you were being a bitch. Let's not play here. Anyway, sorry. Continue on.
So Dargo, around this time you see a familiar lizard folk man choke grabbing a younger elf looking guy. Oh gosh. Whee!
Oh my god.
All the way over here. So where's the do you want to go in that direction or just leave him to it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and try and break it up.
Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh gosh, where'd you go? Where'd my mouse go? He died! We're just gonna summon a new one. There we go. So, Fang, as you're, again, choke slamming this guy, a Dragonborn comes up behind you. There we go. Okay. And you, Dargo, you come up to them and, well, yeah, you see Artis, feet dangling, and Fang just like death grip around his throat.
All I see is Homer
My
Simpson
legs.
with his son, like, "Oh, you little."
I will teach you little
Funny.
Thanks, let's be reasonable about this.
This is literally session 1 all over again. You talking a lot of shit, but somebody in fucking.
Except now there's
in
other
melee
witnesses
range.
here.
All right.
Davin, Coffee, and Maka make a perception roll as well.
16.
Yeah, you notice it.
What is going on over there?
Maka
17.
notice it.
Kind of curious, and I'll walk over.
David might still be driving.
Oh, okay, I'll hold off on him.
So I guess both Coffee and Maka are gonna walk over.
Sweet. So now there's 3 people, audience. Okay, Fang, you can pick back up where you were.
Okay. Yeah, so I grab him by the throat and lift him off his feet.
Oh no!
Is grapple automatic?
No, it's your acrobatics or strength versus his strength.
Now, would this technically be a surprise attack? Essentially, do I get advantage is what I'm asking.
I mean, I was facing you, so
That doesn't mean that you realize what's happening.
Roll a... Let's see. Y'all are making this. Roll a... Acrobatics, and Artist roll a insight.
I'm rolling acrobatics, he's rolling insight.
Yeah.
Looks like Fane's at it again.
Good.
31.
shit. 24.
Okay, yeah. I would essentially say it's a sneak or
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, so you either roll, or so it's a grapple, so you can either try to acrobatics or strength out of it. Or sorry, acrobatics or athletics out of it. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Oof, reroll that.
Yeah, it's not probably happening.
Who's the new artist today? Wait a minute.
Oh no!
So 19.
Yeah, you definitely. I'm being choked out.
Yep. So this elf's being choked out.
Like
Would
one
you-
hand on your, like one hand gripping your throat, like talent, like claws digging in, the other one, you know, on my dagger, and I just look at you like, why do I feel like we've been here before? Yet you still make the same mistakes.
What are the
Doesn't
rest of y'all
enjoy
doing?
This.
There are some things that I want to say, but
Yeah, I was
I'm
once
gonna
again,
keep my
you
mouth
know where you're
closed.
at on this one.
I'm
You-
keeping my mouth closed. I'm just like, hey, come on, let's be reasonable about this.
Part of me wishes I would have grabbed you by the face. I'm not gonna lie. To you. Part of me wishes I would have grabbed you by the face, but I just got you by the throat, dagger in hand, like waiting for you to essentially repeat what you did last time and say some dumb shit so I can stab you.
No, see, I've learned my lesson, so I'm keeping my mouth shut and just trying to reason with Fang, and that we're making a scene.
My goodness, Artis. How? What happened? Papa.
Fang, there's people watching. We need to calm down.
Wanted for kidnapping the princess. Do you think a murder charge is going to stop me?
No. Coffee just with popcorn. Oh, this is getting good.
That's when I try to put a hand on Fang. It's like, all right, let's not do this again. Just not enough fruit.
So as Thaven kind of closes the gap, and I kind of feel his hand, I stop myself from just immediately swiping at him, just because of how on edge I've been as of late. But like I glance over, like as soon as I recognize him, I'm like, Thaven. Long time.
Fang, let's try not to repeat this again.
All right. Really shouldn't. It's kind of just cruel at this point. That being said, he takes his dagger and he, are you wearing like a vest? Like, what are you wearing? You said like nicer clothes. What are you wearing?
So, I'm still wearing leather armor, but it's a lot like nicer armor.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's just regular armor, like just nicer clothing. There's no like special.
All right. So his, you know, the ornamental accents to his armor, I'm assuming are like, I'm just assuming you went full like regal with it. I take my dagger and I just slash across it, like cutting some of the buttons off of it, and, you know, just essentially making it look a little worse for wear. Be thankful that's all I'm doing. And then I drop him.
I quickly kind of like fold the vest back over, and slip the amulet chain that I got back from my master, and kind of like hide it so people don't see it.
Okay. Coffee, make a insight check.
$13.
So it's a low DC, so you remember that when you got your invitation that Mio also got said invitation. However, you haven't seen him yet. Although he told you he was going to be here.
So I kind of tap Maka on the shoulder. Maka, have you seen Mio? He said he was going to be here.
No.
Odd. Well, I think I'm gonna go look for him then. Maybe he's here, we just haven't seen him yet. Yeah, she's gonna start looking for him.
Okay. Do a investigation check. And then for the rest of y'all, any comments on what y'all just saw?
I'm gonna turn around and look at the Dragonborn. Nothing to
I thought the plan was not to attract attention.
Nothing to see here, officer. Just a minor dispute. Please be on your way. I'm sure there's something better for you to do.
So Dargo looks him up and down. He goes, "Kinda hard. I've been searching for you, Fang."
Fang immediately is like, right. He immediately takes 2 steps back and draws his bow.
Oh gosh, here we go!
Would you like to elaborate on that one?
Doggo raises both his hands to show non-hostility. He goes, "I'm not here for you. In the attempt you think, I'm here with you."
Fang has the most confused look on his face as he still has the bow at the ready, but he kind of like lowers it slightly. Go on.
I am no longer a part of the army. I've learned that the lies upon you, and I know who is the arbiter, or is the conspirator of them.
Fang just kind of looks at him a little wary, kind of drops the bow a little bit more, and like decides let's give a little test. Oh, and do tell, who is the mastermind behind my demise?
It is Davik, the king's wizard.
He drops the bow even more. And how did you come across this information? As he kind of looks you up and down. As
Noted.
a simple soldier.
He's not wearing all that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, like I understood. Like,
Yeah. So,
and
I was an officer in the army, and I went for one of our weekly meetings about our doings. I showed up early, and upon hearing voices, I entered stealthily into the chamber and overheard Davik's plans against you.
Yeah, that does sound like that arrogant twat to simply talk openly about it. Fair enough. Well then, my good sir, I don't believe I caught your name.
I am Dargo.
Hello, doggo. Thank you for coming all the way out here, but I must ask now. Aside from delivering the information that I already knew about the man who has set me up and ruined my life, what exactly are you planning to do out here?
I am just here to right a wrong. I joined the army to do good and bring peace and prosperity to the world, and they were not what I seemed, so I left.
And at that moment, you hear a voice from me, but you don't see my mouth moving. I'll text you the details.
Okay.
I take it you're casting message.
Even better.
Ooh.
Something recently that I came across in my journeys.
Nice.
You're not possessed by another demon, right?
Oh goodness.
No, it's it has to do with my training on something else that came up.
Fair enough.
If I can
Coffee,
find
you're not able to find any leads on Mio currently.
So she kind of finds that a bit suspicious, considering, Mio said he would be here. But I guess she's just gonna give him more time.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Never mind. Ignore me.
I said nothing.
So you all are gathered here more or less haphazardly, slowly starting to learn more about each other. You notice it's getting darker or later in the day.
And with each passing moment, Coffee gets more and more concerned.
Let me send Fang a list of who he invited. To Fang.
Hello?
Hello?
I think my microphone died.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, did he just say I was talking to somebody and then just bounce? Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I sent my message by the way.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, ow. My elbow.
Dude. Uh,
Did you get that on
So-
Zoom there?
What?
Yeah, I got it. I got
Okay.
it.
Oh.
Sorry.
So Dargo looks over at Thaven and replies, "No, I have been traveling for a long time to find Fang. I've been away from the war effort for a good minute."
I see. Very well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thing takes a deep sigh and begin. So do we have? Is there like a tavern nearby? Like where exactly are we?
Up here probably would be the closest. Well, yeah, taverny type building.
Okay,
But y'all are just like
I
in the gardens outside of it.
yeah,
Is this
I'm
on a
more
Mac
I'm more
device?
just trying to find. I'm just trying to get a spot more comfortable so we're not just standing out in the open.
I mean, considerably, it's the most secluded. Considering if you go towards the tavern, it'll be more people.
All right,
Obviously.
what about that pavilion thing sitting over there?
Okay.
Yeah, just a spot to sit down.
So you all, I'm not gonna move you all because that's just ridiculous. But you all move over to the pavilion.
Okay. I just kind of take a seat and look over the group. Well, seems there's at least a few of you who have shown up. Still waiting on the tabaxi. One named Joseph and Neo that doesn't appear to be here either. Have any of you seen them as of late?
Unfortunately not. But Mio said he would be here, which grows some concern over me. I must admit.
And Coffee, you would know that you haven't spoken to Joseph in like,
Almost a year, yes.
yeah, almost a year.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I would just kind of lay out why I got them all together here.
Okay. So essentially, Fang begins to tell you that, not in explicit detail, but he informs you about how he was able to make it back to like the land of the living, and given the current stakes, he wants to gauge you all to see whether or not y'all want to strike back or if y'all would like to
Move on.
and not really be associated with anything.
Accepting this invitation is not guaranteed that you will be a part of this. It is simply an invitation to gauge whether you want. If you wish to leave, enjoy your drinks, enjoy your food. No harm, no foul, no hard feelings will be had. If you wish to stay, well then, we can begin. He looks around, just kind of like gauging everybody to see if anybody makes a move for the door. And, well, Dargo, I guess that invitation would also apply to you as well.
That's good. I wasn't going.
Coffee chuckles. I like this one's spirit.
Fang just kind of like shakes his head. Oh, I know your type. He vaguely sees like a glimpse of heart for a brief second, and then he kind of shakes his head, and then he's like, and then he realize, and then it kind of the image shifts back to Dargo. Ugh. Takes a swig of his flask.
I have returned.
So we have at least one. Any others?
Coffee finishes up her ale, sets the mug down. Well, I've got nothing better to do.
There's two.
Well, there's a certain thing I'm looking for, but I fear I'm not gonna have it on my own. So might as well tag along.
I've been living in the woods for a year, and now I'm bored. This seems interesting.
That's literally coffee too.
I look over at Ardris. Are your students going to miss you?
I lean back. Let's do it. I'd be more than happy to join.
Good. Well then. With all that being said, I guess we should put our cards on the table. What do you remember from the... What would that have been? Like the plane, like the astral plane or some shit?
It was essentially a demi-plane controlled by the goddess Shar.
What do you recall about the demi-plane?
Just
Who are
continues
you
to play
asking?
out cards.
Or are you asking the whole group?
Yeah, I'm just kind of asking the group. I was just like, I was like, let's kind of put our cards on the table and kind of figure out where to go first. Just kind of like picking together like what everybody remembers, what everybody recalls, so that way we can kind of like gauge where, like Fang's just trying to gauge where best to head first.
Okay.
Because though he has an idea of who he wants to hit, he has no real idea of how to get there, or like who to like, what dominoes to tip over to get to that point.
That's when I pull out my deck of playing cards and start beginning to play. I forgot what the game is called in this, but start beginning to play a card game as we're talking about this.
Three dragons or something like that.
Some of that sorts. But yeah, something to look like we're doing something.
Oh, other than
Other than what we
conspicuously discussing plans to take down the Empire.
Yes.
Well
I mean, don't
played.
get me wrong. I want to take down the jabroni, but at the same time, I also kind of want to murder the priest, holy man, whatever the hell they want to call himself.
Oh. Oh no. Is this thing running on a MacBook? Or Macintosh?
What? Tailspire?
Is that what this is?
Yeah. What does everybody remember from 2 weeks ago?
It was dark and confusing. I'm not entirely sure.
I remember the caravan, showing up at the caravan, um, talking with my former master, poofing out with the tiefling that was in the main tent, popping to where the goddess was, uh, helping Fang, and then the earthquake, and then a couple people got like their prizes from the goddess, and then that was pretty much it that I was a part of.
Okay, so Fang, just kind of gathers what everybody says, whether they actually say it here or not. We can just kind of assume what everyone says.
Mm-hmm.
And so with all that stuff, he kind of patches it together like, okay, a lot of weird shit happened. And so, in the year that it's been since then, right? A year? Kind of looks around for confirmation. Have any of you, I don't know, been hunted, sought after, seen anything resembling the goddess or her followers?
A unanimous general would be no from the group.
Okay. Well then. All right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of stuck at where to take this from here.
Okay. Well, if y'all are done with the talking portion.
Yeah.
So about that time, a young dwarf woman walks up to the group of you. Excuse me. Are you all friends of Mio?
Depends. Why?
Coffee immediately stands up.
He
Why
sent
do you
me
ask?
to hopefully get some assistance. He she kind of like looks. Am I intruding on something?
Just a nice little card game with some
Not
old
at
pals.
all. Not at all, my dear. Not at all.
Well, there's a band of tieflings that live out in, what's its name? Make sure I don't give you the wrong name. Shadow Post Vale, are you familiar?
Are we familiar with this?
Vaguely, yes.
A couple of you might be familiar with it, yes. Well, it's complicated, but I think he might have been captured there. Or detained.
Captured or detained. Oh, lovely. These tieflings, are they just a band of... Are they bandits? Are they...
I think there's a
sort of
leader.
law?
It's a half-orc. But
I
usually...
guess my question is more, do they hold any authority, legally speaking?
As far as...
Endorsed by the... Is it Empire or Kingdom? I keep fucking it up.
Empire.
Are they backed by the Empire, my dear? I'm sorry. Let me use smaller words.
Oh, no, I don't think. They keep to themselves mostly.
On hearing that, Fang stands up. Well then, let's go save our friend, shall we?
Coffee's already ready.
Is there anything that y'all want to do beforehand, or are you just going to take the nearest ferry to get there?
I've got nothing else I really need to do.
Is there like a shop nearby, or no, or can we buy stuff? Like,
Not really, just like...
all right, well then let's go.
Oh, wait.
Fang will take an opportunity to essentially just buy nicer pants and a cloak.
Okay.
I go and get a new vest.
Oh, that's ominous as shit.
Probably going to take a second for everything to load in again. So you all arrive, I'll just describe the scene, at Shadow Post Vale. It's roughly nighttime when you arrive. There's a mist that's kind of nestling into the area, making it seem far more ominous than it probably is. Where's all my miniatures? I loaded them in here for purposes. I mean, I could put y'all back down, but if the other miniatures aren't there, then... Okay, well... You arrive, let's say the docks are here, but you arrive and, it looks pretty ominous.
Alright, so how should we approach this?
So is it like... So they're just like inside, like there's just a camp inside this area, or like we're...
Yeah.
Okay, where is... Okay, guy, I want to get to like the highest ground that I can to kind of scout ahead, or to just like kind of peer ahead.
You can try and acrobatically make your way, like, up here.
Yep. I would very much like to climb up that wall.
Okay.
Sorry, I got too many tabs open right now.
Well, now that it's starting to load in. Okay. That's weird.
Acrobatics my way up there. Correction, or clarification. To use a luck die, I have to use that before I find out whether it's a success or failure, correct?
No.
Choose which side you can choose. But before the out... Yeah, you can choose to spend a luck point after you roll the die, but before you know the outcome is determined.
Okay, yeah.
I have the luck feat, which is the only reason why I was just double checking.
Oh, you're talking about your luck point, yeah.
Yeah. Does a 16 do it?
It takes you a bit, but yeah, you're able to make
Okay.
your way up there.
Yeah, I kind of scurry my way up there, and then I kind of begin looking out. Is it, how dark is it?
How dark is it?
Yeah, is it like what time of day is it? Like, is it nighttime? Is it
About 9 o'clock ish at night.
okay? I put on my goggles of night vision. Glad I got these bad boys. Just Sam Fisher.
Okay. Actually, can I have everybody roll initiative, and then we'll go from there.
Ten.
17.
6.
I love when the tanks go last.
Coffee got 10. David got 17. Fang got 17. Dargo got 6. And Artisan Maka. Oh, they're both muted. We'll come back to them if they are here. Or end up muting. Okay. So top of the turn. What's your dexterity, Fang, and what's yours, Thaven? Because you both rolled the same.
Is the modifier or the actual number?
The number probably.
18.
And Thaven?
16.
Okay, Fang goes first. Top of the order. Next up after Fang would be Thaven. What do you want to do?
Oh wait, is it me or is it they?
Thaven's turn.
Okay, so my turn was getting up there. Got it. Well, do I notice anything when I get up there?
That there is people here and over here.
Oh, they're on both towers. Joe. Oof. I do not know a lot of languages to help with that. Kind of. Yeah, I kind of make like when I see the two people up there, I kind of make a bit of a bird noise to kind of get their attention to hopefully like generally point to like the two towers. Just kind of go like. So I don't know how. Don't ask me how a lizard whistles.
Bird up. Bird. I'm a bird.
Yeah, you're able to point them out.
So now you guys know where they are.
Okay. Thaven?
I'm not sure if it's the stream itself for me, but it's just really, really laggy.
If you're watching it on the Zoom, it's gonna be laggy.
Yeah.
If you watch it on the stream, it's smooth.
But there will be a delay.
What's the stream?
STX_live on Twitch.
Ah, so it's on twitch.tv?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Shameless plug.
It's not even a shameless plug. You're plugging your own channel as you're on it. Like.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Oh boy. Oh, that's so much more better. Heck yes. So there was two people.
Yeah, there's one there and one over there.
Do they seem friendly?
No, they are on guard watch, and they have their weapons drawn. They're just looking out. The mist is kind of helping your favor for coverage, but for the most part, they don't look like they're nice people.
All right. I try to cast. If we're gonna try to take these guys out, I'm gonna try to cast. What's it called? Shadow something. My list of spells. Darkness. It's on one of the one of the guards, so we can try to sneak it.
Okay. How far out does that go?
It is currently 15 feet.
Okay. Close enough. Sweet. I imagine you put it on the one to the right, or does it the one to the left where you want it?
And then for the second one, I try to shoot a bow at her.
Okay.
I try to shoot a crossbow at it, take it out nicely. Where is that at? It's a 25.
25 hits.
Four damage.
Okay. Oh, we'll come back to that. Sweet. Is that all your attacks, or?
That's all of them.
Okay. Next up is Artis. Artis, you're muted.
Yeah, so sorry, I was just trying to think. So I'm gonna move where the rubble is. I'm gonna move to the wall just left to get out of the line of sight for the guy in the left tower.
So you say you're moving to the left? Like over here?
Yeah.
As you get closer, you see that there's a gate. What are you doing after that?
I want to see. I'm gonna look through the gate and see what I can see in the courtyard.
Roll a perception check. Whee!
13.
You're able to see that there's some more well-armed guards, tiefling guys in the court from where you're at. What do you want to do anything for your action, or?
No, not right now.
Okay. Next up is Coffee.
Have we been spotted yet?
Their turn hasn't come up yet, but not yet, no.
Anyone want a lift? So I'm thinking of using wild shape to turn into a giant eagle.
Okay. One sec.
That ain't no.
Too big. That's big.
But if anyone would want a lift, I'll be happy to give him a lift up on the tower.
Free action reply.
I'll go.
Okay.
So swoop him up, and I'm gonna bring him up to the tower. I do have a movement speed of 80, flying.
Where'd you go?
I don't know where'd you put me.
I don't know. I don't know. I lose more pieces that way. Bird. And Dargo. Sweet. There we go. Anything else for your turn?
So I wanted to actually bring him to the other tower because I know Fang is already heading towards the one tower.
So if you go over
Oh.
here, there's darkness on
Oh,
this
there's-
person, so you won't be able to see, and
Oh.
it'll be disadvantage for
It's
everything.
swallowed by darkness.
Fair enough.
The effect doesn't
I mean-
stay though, so actually I can make them glow, just so I remember. Okay. Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that should do it.
Okay. Tiefling's turn. It's going to turn around. Oop. And attack giant bird.
Oh no.
Uh, 12. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay. Second tiefling at disadvantage. I'm just using Neos and adding whatchamacallit. 15, 7 plus 8. 15.
Oh,
Nope,
for me?
that's- Yeah.
Giant Eagle has an armor class of 13, so yeah, that does hit.
Okay. Who has crossbow stuff?
What kind of crossbow is it?
The regular light. There we go.
Faden, why would you shoot her?
Why would you shoot your own party member? 6 damage.
He was just like, bird.
Next up is Dargo. You've been lifted on top of this tower, and closest tiefling is this one. This one shot and attacked Coffee. This one tried to shoot a spell, but it missed. What would you like to do?
Well, we'll attack the one closest to me.
Nice. Oh, nice. They know. Cool. Roll to hit.
Okay. Then what am I rolling?
So on your character sheet, if you're
Yep.
using either your flame tongue or your longsword, there should be like a +7 that says
Okay.
like hit DC. You roll that first to see if you can hit their armor class, and if it hits, then you get the roll damage. But if it doesn't, then
9.
that one misses.
You rolled a 9?
Yeah.
Wait, did you have luck die? I can't remember now if you were given one of the lucks or not.
Yes. The luck
So
point.
Yeah, so you could re-roll it if you wanted to.
Well, he already said what the action was, so.
Yeah, true. Alright, but you do get 2 attacks.
Alright. So I use my longsword of warning this time.
Nice.
16.
That hits.
Okay. And then
This one's already been damaged, right? Yeah.
do I?
It should be right next to it.
Yeah, right next to it, it should say
Well,
1d8
I have-
+3.
Yeah, I have a 1d8 +3 and a 1d10 +3.
So if you
so
were
then-
holding it with 2 hands and you attacked, you would do the 1d10. But
Okay,
since you're
alright.
doing double wield,
Gotcha. That is a 7.
7 more damage. Okie dokes. Any bonus actions or anything you want to do? Although normal, not saying that you have to do this, normal tactics for barbarians is that they rage and then they attack. So that
Yeah, I was
they
literally just realizing that.
get their,
Yeah, but also he's kind of isolated, so like it would kind of burn one of his rages.
yeah,
At
like
the
you
gate.
you have to attack something every turn or else you
Mm-hmm.
lose your
attack
rage.
or take damage.
Yeah, that too.
So you could punch yourself. That is an option.
I wouldn't punch myself, but
It's fine. It's only
It
one.
depends on how strong it is. You know, if he's real strong, then it hurt a lot. If
his
it's not real strong,
unarmed
then it's
strike
fine.
is a 4.
Yeah, but then he's also raging, so he's got the bear totem.
Yes.
So he takes half damage, so he only takes 2. See, it's fine.
But he would also have to like hit himself, and his AC is 20.
I have a feeling that he would have advantage when hitting himself.
No,
You also have
you
disadvantage.
don't have
'cause he's hitting
advantage when
himself.
hitting yourself.
How the hell would you? All right, I digress. You're DM.
Done.
Fuck it.
How
I'm
about
going
you
to
bonus
sneak
action?
attack myself, but wait, I already know the attack is coming.
Okay, that's different than knowing you're gonna hit yourself because you're allowing yourself to hit yourself.
Yeah, but you're not.
Which in that case you would be able to do a sneak attack because you would have advantage on it. I digress.
Oh
That's
my
a bright
god,
fire.
that's not how any of this works.
That
That's
is
a pretty bright fire.
1,000% how that
No.
works.
Sneak attack is literally sneak attack. You cannot
Sneak
sneak attack
it-
yourself because you
If
know
you
the
have
attack is
advantage-
coming.
If you have advantage on the roll, then you can
You
do
don't
sneak
have
attack.
advantage on the roll, though. That's what I'm saying. How can
Don't
you have
worry, guys.
advantage on an attack you already know is coming?
Don't worry, guys. One guard's down. That fire is looking pretty bright.
Next up is Dargo did that. Top of the turn. Fang.
How far away, or how much movement would it take for me to get on top of the tower?
Top of the tower.
Like up where well, I guess where everybody else is up there.
Most of your movement because you have to climb, which is 10 extra. You would have to make an athletics check, successfully climb, and then
Athletics or acrobatics? Or
athletics.
is it- Athletics. Okay.
5, 10, 15, and then 10 from the athletics. So you would have 5 more movement after you got to the top?
Okay, I just really just need to get up there. So athletics, it's gonna be a 20.
Okay. And that athletic stays so long as you're not doing anything else that would cancel it out.
And then I'm going to take out the short bow, and I'm going to go ahead and take a shot. He's within 5 feet, so it's sneak attack. So let me line up the shot, and does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And so off of the just straight bow damage is going to be 8. And then with the added sneak attack is another 22. So that is 30 points of damage. And then, let's see, do I have any? Deal sneak attack damage on your turn. You can do the wailing with the grit. No, there's nothing within 30 feet of him, right? Enemy-wise?
No.
Okay. Then, is he still standing?
Maybe.
I guess, is he alive?
Yeah, they're still alive.
Okay.
They might be 30 feet away. Let me see.
The other tower?
Yeah.
Also completely covered in darkness. That's crazy.
14 tiles. What is that?
No,
15
more
times
than 30.
Yeah. I was gonna say, well, they had to be. It had to be within the target range as well. So it's not on me. It's on the target. So still, yeah, that's like 16 tiles. Okay. So yeah, if they're still standing, then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Thaven on the ground. Also, Maka, if you're back, I just need you to roll initiative.
Sorry, just absolutely. I'm wondering when it would be my turn again.
Sorry, I had them all roll initiative, and you and Artis were muted at the time, so. 14. I will add you in. So it's gonna be.
Do you have initiative bonus? I see you got a custom.
Oh, 18?
18, sorry.
Are you currently using a computer or using on your phone?
Me, I'm on the Beyond.
So with the how we're rolling doing these special rolls like athletic checks and short bows hits, if you click on the like the +3 on their initiative or one of the other sections, it basically does a roll for you with the bonuses. And then boom.
Easier? For sure.
You say you got 18?
18, yeah.
In that case, Maka, you can go, and then Thaven, you'll be after. But normally it'll be Maka, Fang, Thaven. But we just use Fang's turn, so.
I'm probably gonna run myself up one of the little towers. I've got slippers of spider climbing, so.
Oh, nice.
Be cautious. Rights in darkness.
There's a tower.
Just all over the place.
Oh, good lord.
Oh.
There we go. I gotta go up higher when I go higher. Okay, if you attack this one, it's at disadvantage only because there is a bubble of darkness around all of you.
Pretty sure I've done it. dark vision.
No, this is like this isn't normal darkness. This is advanced darkness.
It's magic darkness.
Magic dark.
Yeah.
So I think you have to have devil's sight, I believe, to see through it.
Yeah.
So, I have a 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Ooh, roll with it. Ooh, so if you right click on your option, it has roll for advantage, regular roll, and disadvantage.
Oh, they just add that in?
Oh, wow, I did not know that. That is dope.
So
That's
20
something new.
damage.
20 damage. Okay.
Hey DM, I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Can I just elect to have somebody like do my actions of combat?
Yeah.
Fabian, since you know how to rogue, I'm gonna have you can just pull up my character sheet on like another screen. Just know that the sword I have is considered finesse. It's just not written finesse. We had to build it weird. So it is a finesse weapon, so it can still do sneak attack. If you go over to if you just pull up the campaign, you can click on me and then you can see all my stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to finagle another sheet.
Oh, are you on mobile or on desktop?
I'm on desktop now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're fine. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
Dude, I am so calm.
I want you to be more calm.
Okay. Is this better?
Oh yeah.
Or is this worse? But yeah, sorry, I had bad scheduling conflicts today. So love y'all, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Have a beautiful time.
Bye.
Bye. Was that the end of your turn, Maka?
Yeah. Well, I think I might just duck down beyond the edge of the parapet again, just so I don't get attacked.
Okay. Next up is Steven.
All right. With that, I telepathically send a message to I'm sorry, I keep missing your name. But to Maka?
Oh, Maka.
All right. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to, because you're a rogue. Are you a rogue?
Ranger.
Nope. Ranger.
Ranger. Sick. So a rogue with bow. Got it. If you can, try to take out that fire. And then with that, I put away the darkness and magic missile the guard.
The one on the right?
Yes.
Okay.
So darkness is now gone.
Okay.
And so I get this roll already. Dealing 4 damage directly.
Okay. Sweet. Anything else for your turn?
That's all.
Next up is Artis.
Can you send me over to where those others inside the courtyard are? That you said I saw?
Okay, so there's a gate blocking you?
Yeah,
I don't know if your movement will get you... I mean, you can, like, run to the
No, I just want to see, because you said that I
Oh.
could see in there, but I didn't actually get a good look as to what was actually in there.
It's basically, essentially just, some more tiefling guards with long swords.
Okay. So I'm gonna move to where the rubble is.
Okay. About here.
And what would you say? Is that about 30 feet?
Yeah, to get from there to there.
I am going to. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll be it for me. Well, actually, no. Let me look at.
After artist, it's coffee. Just so you can start working your spells.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
your
gonna
attack.
cast. I'm gonna cast magic missile on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna cast magic missile on the guy on the tower to the right. That's in the darkness.
Okay, darkness is gone now, but yeah, you can go to attack.
All right. Do do do. Magic missile. So that's 1. So 4 damage plus 2 damage. So 8 damage.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Next up is coffee. And after the tieflings go, it'll be Dargo on deck.
All right. So can Coffee see me or where she's at?
No, you can see like further in. There's more tieflings and things, but you don't see a positive identifier on Mio.
Apologies on that. I messed up using my magic missile. It was supposed to hit 2 more times.
What's the damage for those? Since you already hit.
5 more damage.
Okay. Sweet. Coffee.
Do I just outright attack this tiefling, or do I lift it up and drop it to the ground? Decisions. What do you think, chat? What should I do to this tiefling? Should I pick it up and drop it?
Oh my gosh.
Grab it by the dick and twist it.
Oh no.
Yo, dick twist.
Or should I just go ahead and try to attack it with my 2 attacks, which would be my beak and my talon? I'm assuming
Oh
I'm
no, my
dropping.
stream.
Alright, yeah, Coffee's gonna swoop in and try to grab this mofo.
Roll a strength
Oh,
check.
what is going on?
Oh, my Lanta. A 6.
Trying to be fancy, and you look where it's got you. Let's see. Plus, well, that automatically beats it. You try and swoop at it, and it like the tiefling ducks down. It's like ah.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Tiefling goes and tries and hits you with a magic attack. Just use Mio's character sheet. Does a
If
23
they-
hit?
Yes. If I swear, if these D&D Beyond dice don't start
14
shaping up,
extra damage. As Chill Touch comes out and skeletal hand grabs at your feet.
yeah, Eagle ain't looking too good.
Next up
Bird up.
is this tiefling. It's gonna try and attack Maka at disadvantage. It knows someone's there, but it doesn't know that someone's there. Wait, no, the darkness is gone, so it's gonna just try and attack
I'm over
Maka.
the edge.
Huh?
I'm hiding over the edge, hanging off the side of the wall.
Oh. Then it's going to shoot the bird.
Of course they're gonna
Just
shoot the bird.
Bird up.
Bird up. 11. Does that hit?
No, thank God.
And it misses. Sweet. Next up is Dargo. With Maka on deck. Hanging for a life.
Alright. I'm gonna slash the tiefling in front of me.
Okay.
My longsword warning.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, 16.
That hits. Roll for damage.
8.
Okay. Oof, it's looking rough. But still, the tiefling's still barely hanging on.
Okay. We'll attack with my other sword.
Okay.
Jerk. 8.
Does not hit. I feel like one of the swords is like, okay, it's my go, and then the other sword's like, oh, darn.
Yeah.
And for bonus actions. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Am I able to do an unarmed strike as a bonus action? no?
Not currently.
Okay, then that'll be the end.
Okay. Next up is Maka with Fang on deck. Or pseudo Fang.
I'm going to try and put out this fire. So I've got a water skin.
Okay.
And I'm going to sneak up behind this creature and empty the water skin onto the fire and see if I can put out.
Okay.
Atmosphere. Does it work?
Yes. We'll just say for all intents and purposes, the fire is no longer there. Oh, and I can take off. Torch for that one. Sweet. Any bonus action or anything?
Suppose I might as well put a hunter's mark on the tiefling on my tower.
Okay. I'll just make the float. Okay.
And I'm ducking back down the side.
Alright. Next up is Fang with Thaven on deck. Fang?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull his stuff up.
Ow.
See what he has. Okay. So. Let's see. Okay, now I see him. As he's so sneaky. I try to. As if I'm. You said I'm back in sneak, correct? Or if not, I try to go back and sneak.
Okay.
And then basically finagle himself behind the guard and try to use his 2 daggers to strike them.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to use this finesse. Oh, I can't. Oh no, I don't have the options to basically do his rolls. So I'll have to do it manually.
Oh, I can do. Which ones are you talking with?
Uh, 2 daggers.
Okay. The first one hits. And boof, they die.
Sound effects, though.
Boop.
Oh no!
Oh no! Next up is Thaven. What? Why is Thaven still down here? He didn't move.
Oh. Most of my stuff is ranged. I'm not really. Yeah, a couple of things close range, but I'd rather not. So with that, I try to use. I hope this is. Alright, with that, I try to use a Ray of Frost. Actually, can I look at the guard again?
It has
Hey,
hex
would you-
on it.
Hex?
Yeah, which gives Maka extra damage when she attacks.
Is that them floating? Or is it just. one of
Yeah,
the
that's
effects?
me remembering that they have hex.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be real interesting what I'm about to do next. Alright then, I'll just try to use Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
Just make sure it doesn't do anything else crazy I gotta do. Nope, okay, just normal. Number 15.
That misses.
Dang it. Alright then. With that, I will try to.
And Artist, you're up next.
Raj.
Did you say you had anything else to do, Thaven?
No, just try to imagine it. Just try to imagine Mitchell again.
Oh, okay. Next up is Artist.
So I'm gonna go through the rubble, in between those 2 trees that are right next to it.
Make me a
Total of 8 damage.
athletics check.
You said athletics?
Yes.
7.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh, excuse me.
You said 8 more damage there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get about here and you kind of trip, but you're able to stumble down and use up most of your movement to regain your footing.
How far are the 3 other tieflings, roughly?
From you, they would be about 20 times, 100 feet at least.
100 feet?
Yeah.
Some pretty thick fog over there.
Alrighty.
Gets thicker
So,
the more I pan out.
I'm gonna cast Fireball at 3rd level at which one? At the first one. Right there.
What's the radius on that?
20 feet. They all need to make a let's see. Okay, they'll need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity. Dexterity.
So all three of them, yeah, need to make it.
Damn.
Jesus. Was that all three?
Yeah. 22, 29, 22.
All right, so they all make it, which sucks.
They still take half.
Yeah. So
That's right.
25 halved.
24, 12.
Strange weather we're having.
Okie dokes. Anything else for your turn? Artist. Coffee,
And
you're up
then-
next. Followed by Tieflings, followed by Darko.
And then I'm gonna cast. Let me make sure I can do that real quick. Pretty sure I can. Yes, I can. I'm going to cast. Where is spells? I'm gonna cast Firebolt at him as well.
How are you casting Firebolt?
It's a cantrip.
Cantrips still require action. You can cast.
Oh, it's a so I can cast a cantrip as an extra attack.
Oh.
So it's
do you
just
have-
yeah. So I just use it as a normal attack.
What feat is that or ability trait?
So can I roll?
I'm trying to see how you can cast cantrips real quick.
So it's under features and traits, extra attack. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. Moreover, you can cast one of your cantrips in place of one of those attacks.
Okay, so you have 2 attacks. That's what I was trying to find. Sweet.
All right. 15.
Misses.
Damn. All right, that's it for me.
Okay, Coffee's turn. So you watch as that one goes down. So far, the tieflings that were attacked have their attention drawn not on y'all, but on homeboy who shot the firebolt at him. Artist.
Yep.
Okay. From where I'm at right now to the 3 tieflings on the ground, how far is that from me?
From you, they will be like 100 feet for the first one.
And there's still that tiefling on the tower with Maka, right?
Yeah. Which is
Alright, I'm gonna
about
go say hi.
60 feet away.
That's fine. I have 80 feet of movement, so I'm gonna go over and go say hi.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna play it safe, but I'm going to attack this tiefling with my multi-attack.
Okay.
So the first one with its beak.
Maka, use Fury Swipes. It's not very effective.
23 for the first attack.
That hits.
Wonderful. And then for my talents attack, let's see if this hits. 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay. So for my beak attack, I swoop in, start pecking at him with my beak. 1d6 plus 3.
I like how the animations are just off sync a little bit.
For 6 damage.
Okay, this one's down. Oh no, don't hide. Don't do that. Oh well, they're dead.
Oh, cool.
Well, dead.
Drag and drop. Drag and drop.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that should do it for me.
Okay. Next up is tieflings. They've been alerted. Where'd he go? Up there. Up the stairs. There. And sweet. It's the only ones you can see from there. Dargo's turn. You just like deuced out and left him up here.
All right. I guess I gotta climb down.
I just need you to make an athletics check. Fang still has his 20 for his, so he's good.
18.
Okay. Are you climbing down that way? Oops.
Into the courtyard.
Okay. Oh, climbing all the way down. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that'll work. On the rocks. Wherever.
Oh, there.
You're already at the courtyard. Just leave it.
I'm so confused. Over
Sorry.
here. You tell me where.
Yeah,
you
that'll
wanna
work.
go. Okay. You can also, if you don't have anyone to attack, you can use your action to bonus dash. You can only do that once though, even though you have 2 attacks. So you can essentially move like there, most likely. Well, maybe. And then the guys you can see over here.
Okay, we'll do that.
Next up is Maka.
Of no one nearby. Can I see the enemies down in the courtyard?
No, because they just cleared out on their turn or ran away.
Basically, nobody to attack there.
No.
Okay. I suppose better go down and investigate.
Okay. I'm guessing the other side. Okay. How much movement did you have? 35? Did you want a bonus dash or not bonus dash? Action dash?
What I might do is I might have after that trace.
Okay.
So I think of shadows and silence radiating to you, asking you your duration, each creature you choose persecution giving you a plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Okay. Who are you using it on?
Who's within 30 feet that I know?
Coffee and Homeboy.
Ooh, they can all get a bit of that, so.
Anything else for your turn?
That was an action and a bonus action, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Next up is Fang, and then Thaven on deck. Are you climbing down with him as well to follow after Dargo? David.
Sorry about that. My mic was muted. I'll say try to heading into where towards the other guards are, but probably try to take out the flame and sneak down.
Okay. So put out the flame. So you get about there. Okay. Thaven's turn.
With me, try to make my way towards the rest of the group. And
Oh wait, you got pass without traits as well because you're close enough. Make a acrobatics check.
oh heck yeah! You said acrobatics.
Yeah.
Ballin'. Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
I do a flip over the rocks.
Well, this icon doesn't want to do a flip, but we're just gonna move you over. There. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else?
And then I tried to I messaged sorry, I'm blanking on the name again. Not Coffee. Who was attacking
Bach?
the Ardris, sorry about that.
Oh, Ardris.
I asked Ardris, what's going on up there? How many people?
You get a telepathic message in your brain noggin there, artist.
I see him run by, and I just tell him, did I see them run away? on
Yeah,
their
you saw him
turn?
run like further.
Yeah, I let them know what I saw.
He informed you that there was at least 3 more guards that ran further in, up the stairs.
Oh dear. Very well.
Next up is Artis.
So, I draw my sword, and then I move 30 feet in.
Okay.
And then, can I, like, take a look around to see if I see anything new?
Make an investigation check.
21.
You're able to see that up here there's more apparent tieflings gathered. And there's like a hut or something over in that area. That seems oddly placed when there's like castles and other ruins.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Not for mine.
Okay. Coffee.
My goodness, you're all over the place.
I'm like a bird, I always fly away.
I don't see any enemies on the ground, do I? Where I'm at?
Unless you count your party members as prey.
No, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly down to Thaven and Maka, and as a bonus action, I'm going to land next to the land next to them. Thanks. I'm not flying. There we go. I'm gonna turn back to my normal self. And I'm gonna ask him, alright, well, what's the game plan now?
Free action respond.
All right, we're gonna try to. We got a couple guys that just try to run away. They might be trying to alert the rest of the people. So be on the guard. Let's try to take them out. I recommend somebody get on top of that ridge on the right-hand side for a vantage point. Somebody with range. And let's get this break.
Coffee pats Maka's shoulder. That sounds like you, my dear.
Cool. I'll climb up the ridge.
That'll
Tifa's
end my turn for right now. Yeah.
Next up is Dargo. So you would have seen him run up the stairs.
Okay. When I go to the stairs, but not necessarily pursue, I'll just wait for the rest of my party.
Yep, I can get you there. Maka's next.
Okay, so I'm stealthily exploring the ridge. Let's see what's up there. What I can see.
That's 30. You might be able to get like up here with the acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Uh, 13.
Okay. Oh gosh! Maka's going out of control!
Magic slippers, eh?
Let's see. Do I have to come in closer and move? I thought I had to. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oof. There we go. Make you not float, and then make you float again. Okay. Fang's turn.
All right. Is there an option to make him sneak or make him like shrouded and sneak?
You can do a stealth check.
Yeah, I'll basically try to get him stealth up, trying to move in nearby the stairs,
Okay.
or at least nearby the top of the stairs. If you can. Or to the left up, like top of the left stairs. Yeah, a little more to. Basically, right behind, to the left. Yeah. It's not liking it.
He's so far up.
Oh yeah.
David's turn.
Alright. I try to head towards the center of the field, which as far as I can.
Speed this up a little bit. Coffee, are you following Artis or Artisan Thaven or Maka?
I'll follow Artisan Thaven.
Okay.
Nah.
There. Move you. Oh, why is it when you float you can't move up things?
Because we float. You float too. You'll float too.
Don't move me, Stacks. I'm not going up there.
Okay.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a heavy wizard.
What?
So I was gonna attack them, Stacks.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, right there's good. I'm gonna cast Fireball on that large group right there.
Nice.
Third level again.
Boy, I hope Neo's not there with him.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god.
So many die.
Oh my god, 91.
No, that was all of them together.
Yeah.
Let's see. Break it down for me, D&D Beyond. Show me all the rolls. Son of a duck. Okay, I'll say half. Pass, half fail. Go for it.
So you said half failed?
Yeah.
Okay. Third level. 34.
Dead. 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 And what's that? 30. Oh, he did too. 44. Okay.
They just see like this little light comes out my fingers, and then the party just sees half the cliffside blow up.
Nice. Is that a war wizard?
Maka, where would you like to go?
I'm gonna go over and investigate what's going on with it. Cliffside blowing up. Like, what the hell was that?
Floating Maka. Okay. There we go. Roll an investigation check for me. Actually, perception, because you're perceiving what they're doing.
Funny?
Hell yeah.
Okay, you're able to overhear them talking. Sire, there's a bunch of random attacking. A lot of us have died already. I don't want to hear excuses. Find the Asimar and make sure he does not breathe anymore. Yes, sire. I understand. And he, runs off. Now it's time to have some fun. Do you want to do anything? Well, I guess you've done everything. Fang's turn.
What do you, bonus action?
Huh?
Bonus action?
Okay.
I'm gonna cast, mark on that guy.
Okay. The Fang of Shadows. With Daven and then Artis up next.
I'm not sure if they moved yet, but I thought there were 2 folks.
Oh, they died because of the fireball.
To the right, near the stairs.
The ones that were run up the stairs? Yeah, those guys
Yeah.
died.
Nice. All right then. Then Fang tries to head up to the cliffside and take a nice little jab at that person up there. With a sneak. With a sneaks.
Okay. Did you roll for his attack?
I can't roll for it.
Oh, sorry.
I couldn't tell if that was just the background flicking back and forth, if that was your mouse.
That hits. Damage. Plus the sneak attack. Plus the wailing attack. Well, this guy dies because he's just a cook. And then this guy also dies because he's just a regular old Joe with
He died of
wail
shock.
from the grave attack. Okay. Next up is Daven. Who's like
All
you.
right. Try to head up the stairs and head towards the math managing individual.
Okay.
With that, I try to cast a firebolt. Let's see if I can get this. With a 12th.
Misses.
Damn it. Okay, cool. With that, that's all I have.
Okay. Artis.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Are you able to zoom out a little bit? All right. What is that? What's that thing to the right of me? Is that like a walkway that goes up, or is that like to like a catacomb or something?
It's probably to a catacomb or something.
Okay. I'll go up the stairs this time.
Okay.
And then do I see any of the other enemies from there?
From where you're at, not really, because Fang just took out the ones that were on the top.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be it for me.
Okay. Next up is Coffee.
All right. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna move up the stairs. So we can get a view on what's going on. Or what do I see?
You would have seen the firebolt miss this guy, and then there's these two like magey guys by him, and then I don't know if you can see Maka over there, but she's over in the bushes.
Okay, well. Are any of them wearing metal armor?
Not the mages, but this guy looks like he might be.
I'm going to cast Heat Metal.
Okay.
60-foot radius. So he's going to start feeling a little sizzle in his armor with the 22 fire damage. Excuse me.
Okay. He goes, ah! Kind of looks at you.
Spicy.
Quick question, DM. I know that Coffee has a Phoenix form. Does that count as a bonus action for her to turn into that, or is that an actual action?
It's an action, I think.
Okay, okay. Well then, in that case, I guess for a bonus action, I will cast, Shillelagh on my staff, and that'll be that.
Okay.
Shapoopy.
Tiefling's turn and everybody else. The guy looks over at you all and he's like, "Be gone, infidels."
Not without our friend.
And he reaches out and casts Fireball. Well, move it over a little. Oh gosh. No, just move it. Oh my goodness. He casts Fireball on you three. And I need you to make a dex of... Why can't my brain work?
What save do we have to make?
16
For what? Dex?
dex saving throw. I gotta roll for
18!
Gyarados also passes. 8d6 fire damage. Here we go. Uh, 22 for those who failed, and 11 for those who did not.
Are we all doing that?
No, just Thaven,
Okay.
Fang, and Coffee.
I'm sorry, what? I was talking with my daughter real quick.
11 fire damage.
Yep.
And then Etia's. This guy grabs this guy, and they both have to go with the poop with the dimensional door, and then this guy, dimension doors out. And it's Dargo's turn.
Oh wait,
Alright.
wait.
Not me.
DM,
Mm-hmm.
could I have used a reaction to not get that fire damage using absorb elements?
I mean, if you use it, yeah.
Could I use it?
Yeah.
So what does that entail if I use it?
That you use up your absorbed elements. And then you have to wait another long rest before you can use it again.
Alright, cool.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, no, I'll save that actually. go on. Sorry for interrupting.
Dargo.
All right. I guess I'll just move forward as far as I can.
Okay.
And then, can I look around to see if I can see anything new?
Roll a. I think all your stats might be bad for this. So. Actually, investigation check. Yeah.
Investigation?
Yeah.
21.
You're able to see that this guy is trying to contact the people over here.
Okay. How far away from me is he? Within 30 feet?
I'll say so, just for convenience sake.
Am I able to use my breath attack to spew my acid at him?
Okay.
And then
Is that, let me see. Breath attack. I just need to make a dex of 15 or higher. And then I'll take half if that's the case. Okay. So you roll 3d6 and then, which there should be a number next to it, and then whatever it is, I'll take half because I rolled higher than the save for it. I think that's right.
so 10.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. For the most, I'll let y'all keep your initiative, but for the most part, there's not really, not anybody of importance around that knows of your awareness. He got killed before he was able to contact the group over there, so y'all can either go at it attacking or sneak in, do what you want, but you're not in initiative currently.
Okay. I want to catch up, yeah, with the group.
Time to get sneaky.
Can I have everyone roll me a perception check?
$23.
Yeah, I'll say
17.
you're able to spot Mio out. He's kind of tied up in here.
So I kind of relay this to
I
the
gotta turn off the freaking.
to Fang, Maka, everyone in the group. Mio's in that building. How should we approach this?
So we can get our sneakiest to set up to grab Mio, and I can launch Firebolt and cause a distraction and set the building on fire as they grab Mio.
I can also turn into a phoenix and try to do some damage while the place is up in a blaze, because I am immune to fire damage.
Then I can cast Pass Without Trace again for people if they want to be sneakier.
So who's our most sneakiest of sneaks in our group?
Everyone glances at the ranger, at Maka.
Okay.
The rogue and the ranger.
Uh,
Well, like I said, I can make us a little bit more sneaky. So the pass without trace spell, +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. You can cast that
Alright.
now for everybody.
All right, so whoever's grabbing Mio can get in position. We'll set up on the rocks and we'll focus the fire where the enemy group is at. That way the that way the fire is away from Mio as much as possible, but it's still enough to kind
Cause
of
panic.
yeah.
okay. I'll just, I guess, get you all into position. Oh, freaking floats!
Float too?
Stacks, why are we all floating?
It's the pass without a trace.
Oh, okay.
So I can remember.
We're so light on our feet.
Yeah, I'll stay there, Stacks. And then Coffee, you said you're gonna turn into a phoenix.
Yep.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it after you cast this. That way I don't
Okay.
cast suspicion to myself or cast
Yeah.
attention to myself because phoenixes are very bright.
Yeah.
Okay, I can have everyone roll a stealth check. See how well you're all stealthy. Plus the 10.
19.
Nat 20, 23 plus 10, so 33.
20.
Got 17,
plus
so
10, 30.
27.
Nice. Everyone's super
31
stealthy.
on a 13 roll.
How much?
31 on a
Oh
13
my
roll.
gosh. Okay. So yeah, y'all are all stealthy. Are you going to cast fire?
So I'm not casting oh yeah, firebolt. Yeah, so I'm not gonna cast it at them. I'm gonna cast it on the 3 corner beams. So if you zoom in, yeah, that one, the one to the right, and then the one to the forward of it. That way I can also kind of cave the roof in on them.
Well, essentially. Not there.
Do you want the beams to have health or?
Nah, they're probably just gonna start to catch fire.
Okay.
So he cast it. These start catching on fire. Do I have fire?
Environmental, maybe?
Gonna need this for coffee.
That's a weird looking phoenix.
It's engulfed in flames.
What is that?
That's the best we could do under such short notice.
Maybe
Is it really not a
maybe it
phoenix?
is it in like elementals or something, or is
No,
that the
there's not an
elemental?
icon for everything.
Okay.
Yep. Building starts to fall apart. these guys start to go in. Roll a sleight of hand check, Maka. 32. Between Fang. Nines. 19.
22.
Okay. Sweet. Y'all are able to secure Mio. He's still tied up, but you'll worry about that later. This building starts to cave in. Sire, we must leave. He grabs him and the dimension door out. Then this one is trying to make it out of the room before it collapses. What is Phoenix doing?
Gonna swoop in into the building.
Okay.
Let's see who, if there's any unlucky bastard that's gonna run into me.
You see this lady gnome in here.
Not the gnome.
Ooh, what
Oh,
a
the
gnome.
gnome's gonna get it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That was terrible.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the stream. Thank you for coming by.
Oh gosh.
So this gnome sees this fiery inferno come flying in, and with a loud screech, this phoenix is going to start attacking her with her beak and her fiery talons.
Okay.
So d20 plus 13 to hit. Oh my god, I did not just get a crit 1 on that dice. So 14 for the first hit.
Misses.
You get luck points.
That is true. I do have luck points. I will use it.
Reroll.
Yeah, I am going to reroll. That was awful. That
Remember,
was
they don't
much
stack.
I love that there's a plus 13 to that too.
I
It's like-
know. How about a 15?
No.
Oh my god! What is happening?
Dice jail. Everyone dice jail.
They're going to dice jail. That's what's gonna happen. Let me see. And then
Problem is,
Alan's coming in.
you're trying to sneak while be on fire at the same time. Things don't work out.
That's much better. So 18 plus 13.
Has
So
this
that's a
gnome-
31 to hit.
That hits.
And then fiery talons. So that's 2d8 plus 8 fire damage. $19 fire damage.
So you watch as this gnome just smiles at you as the fires like flicker off of it.
Huh. You son of a bitch. Resistant to fire, eh? Well, it's a good thing I can still be able to peck your fucking eyes out.
If you could hit with a peck.
Oh my god!
The shade.
Oof.
So she's gonna go in and try and attack you because she's upset. Does a 14 plus 8 hit?
A what?
22.
Yeah, that does it.
And then I'm gonna do it again just for
Not the
SMGs.
birdie.
Oh, that's not good. 8, 9, 10. Second one misses. Okay.
because Phoenix armor class is 18.
These dice roll slow. 7 damage. After coffee.
So, quick question: like, when I do my wild shape, what does the health go to? So, I guess what I'm trying to ask is, which health do I take on when I wild shape? Do I take my own health or the creature's health?
Yeah, the creature's health. And then once you bust through that, you go back to whatever health you had before you turned into the creature.
This bird's gonna be around for a while.
Yeah, you gain that creature's hit points and hit dice. Yeah, and they're separate from your druids.
Next up is Dargo.
Okay, but then any damage that carries over from your phoenix form goes to your druid. Okay.
Dargo?
I don't know.
Oh. I take it
mean,
you
I
don't
can't-
have long range weapons yet.
I mean, I have some throwing weapons. A couple hand axes. Okay.
Oh wait, let me not have you face.
Throw them. Help a burb.
Help a burb out.
Help a burb sister out.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Could I throw 2 of them since I'm dual wielding, or?
Yeah. Switching out your weapons isn't an action for us, so
Okay, cool.
you would just sheath it. Ah, freaking elbows!
So that's a 22 on the first one.
That hits. That's how it's done, bird.
Sweet.
Bird
And
girl.
then
I'm sorry, did you say something?
I said that's how it's done.
the 7 damage.
Okay. That's the sound of a hand
And
axe.
then the second one is it 12?
Misses.
All right.
Maka's turn, technically.
Okay. So I'm at the other side with Neo, but I can still see what's going on with the my birdie buddy over by the gnome.
Mm-hmm.
So
Who would have known?
quick casting of
Okay, Stacks, we're gonna need you to stop with those.
Again, that's the end of stream, chat. Fun.
Oh no.
cast of Hunter's Mark, and then borrowing from my longbow with a 31 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Hey, bird. Bird. Birdie bird.
Sorry, I was talking to children. What?
Oh, you see how your friends are like hitting the gnome and not like healing the gnome?
I'm sorry, I don't speak bullshittanese. So
How much damage?
22.
Okay. Dang. I'm gonna actually write that one down.
I would have
Okay.
been perfectly fine if that
Mhm.
motherfucker didn't have freaking fire resistance, okay?
Why would I make enemies that have resistances to all the
Because you know
attack
damn
types
well
that
I
y'all
can
have?
do a lot of fucking damage in my phoenix form, that's why.
Yeah, that's why I gotta, I gotta do what I gotta do.
You know.
They're like the building's on fire. I'm gonna stay behind. Okay, next up is Fang's turn. He's gonna grab the kid and get him out of here. Thaven. Who is over here?
Davin.
Davin. Yo, Davin. What you gonna do? Probably get into better angled. David! Are you muted? Hello? Hello? There's a gnome here. It says it gnomes you. Get it? Gnomes you. The longer it takes you to respond, the more gnome jokes I come up with.
No!
Everyone's like, David, hurry the fuck up! When you know 'em, you know 'em, you know?
Oh, no,
Does
stop.
anyone have Stax's email, like mailing address?
Yes, I do.
Could you like send that to me?
Of course.
I might gnome it. You know what I'm saying? We'll skip and go to artists.
Okay. Let's see here.
Whatever you do, don't use fire spells.
He's like, well, fuck, I only have fire spells.
That's not all I have, but that is mostly what I have.
No.
Oh no, you're a one-trick pony?
Oh, that's the Phoenix!
So I'm gonna cast Ice Knife as a first level.
You're using ice with fire.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, I mean, wouldn't he have wouldn't he be weak to ice? Since it's the opposite of fire?
I mean,
Because it's technically
I
water.
don't think this is Pokemon.
in Pokemon, fire is super effective to ice. If we're tracking properly here, I mean, I'm not a Pokemaster or anything, but I know I wouldn't bring an ice type against a fire type.
I mean, maybe if you had like water.
Well, so it's cold damage. Doesn't that? Nah, whatever. I'll just cast it. Fuck it.
Cold damage.
So. Oh! I'm gonna use one of those luck dice.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Get rid of that. Alrighty. 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. So. Wow. Okay, fuck me, I guess. 1 damage. And then the gnome needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait. Plus 15.
So the dex save is a 15. That's a pass, right? If it's
Yeah.
the same?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. That's it.
Okay.
All that for 1 damage. Wonderful.
Oh my gosh. Y'all level 10. Y'all supposed to be hitting like bricks. Oh gosh, I deleted the gnome. So your 1 damage attacks and kills the gnome in its spot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Only because I don't feel like voting
bullshit
on
is this?
another gnome. There you go. Your 1 ice knife damage is the crowd pleaser today. As the Phoenix watches as gnome guts go everywhere.
I love that one damage wouldn't even like impale the gnome. It'd be like a cut.
Like,
It'd be like a cut to the face or something, and then the gnome just falls over dead.
so y'all aren't in initiative anymore.
Oh.
The scene is safe. What are y'all doing?
Okay, so Fang has Mio, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mio sees this phoenix swoop in and land next to him. With a little, like, chirp.
I talked to Bavine and what's his name?
Dargo.
Dargo. And say that we should probably get out of here because now this building's like completely engulfed in flames. Just
I
like
would
a
concur.
giant beacon.
That gnome ain't fire resistant now, is she?
I mean, technically she was. It wasn't the fire that hit her. It was the ice knife that cut her barely. So you land by Mio. Fangs working off the bondage and the ropes and the gag.
Can my fiery beak just cut through his binds?
I guess, yeah. I mean, he was working on it for like the 12 seconds y'all were in combat. Okay. And he's free. Woohoo!
Then this phoenix turns back into coffee. You really should stop getting yourself kidnapped, she says, jokingly. To Mio.
There we go. Mio looks at you and he's like, should I be keeping track of this?
Don't worry about it. I've been keeping track for you.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good to know.
And she kind of, like, just gives him a hug. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, my ribs.
Kind of pulls back a bit. Oops, sorry.
Well, if it's no skin off of any of y'all's back, can we leave, maybe?
Tava looks back at the burning building. Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Is there anything else that y'all want to do?
Besides loot the bodies that we all killed.
Those bodies are dead! Okay, between all the bodies that you are able to find that are not, completely obliterated, you find a total of 150 gold pieces.
Ooh.
That should be split among the party.
And how many people are in our party right now?
I mean, Mio doesn't count, so 7? Well, Orgy's not here, so 6. 1, 2.
Cool. We each get 25 gold
3,
pieces each.
4, 5, 6. Cool. Do you know how to add that, Dargo?
Is it under adjust currency and you just put 25 in gold?
Yes.
And then add, and it should do it.
Add. Bink. Done.
I'm rich. Okay. Y'all are able to collect your things and leave the burning building to its own desires and make your way back to, what did I call it? Winebrook Hollow. And on that, we're going to conclude this first episode of Season 2. We'll pick back up 2 weeks from now the group will be able to ask Mio what he's been up to besides getting captured like a little bitch. And we'll continue with the rest of the story as it progresses and figure out who those people were that captured Mio in the first place. But yeah, pretty good session, I would say. I gotta get used to Tailspire a little bit more, but other than that, not too bad.
This is pretty cool. Is this Tailspire the thing that we were doing today?
Yeah, it's like a program that recently came out. I think it's still kind of in beta. Like they're still updating and doing stuff like that. But essentially, people can go in. Like I didn't make this map. Somebody else made this map. You can go in. You can make maps from scratch, and then you can save them, and then people can just pretty much copy paste them into an area. There's a lot of people that put a lot of creativity in these places. But essentially, as we build the different cities, we'll be able to revisit back to them relatively easily, as long as you don't fireball all of the places. 'Cause then there's not gonna be
Fireball
anything.
is the answer to everything.
No, it's
I
not.
mean,
It's
look
never.
how well it did.
Yeah, okay. Said the immune gnome that nobody knew about. But anyways,
Wizard should use Fireball and only Fireball. Fireball
my
for
gosh.
everything. Fireball is the answer to all.
I know what all my monsters are gonna be like from now on. They're gonna be like fireball, fireball.
Are you gonna continue to stream, Stacks?
No.
Okay.
I don't think.
Do you mind if I talk to you about what we were talking about earlier?
Oh yeah, we
little
can do
bit?
that. I'll be
Alright.
on for a little bit after. Let's see. Is there anybody to raid really quick?
Yeah, sorry about that beginning of the session. I had like just woken up and I saw the Zoom message. So I literally logged on 2 minutes after waking up.
Oh my goodness. Where is raid?
And then Rise of Sage Mist is next week, right?
Yeah, it's next Sunday.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know who any of these people are. Oh, Paul's streaming.
Yeah, I was about to say Paul should be streaming.
Be like, hey, bitch. We finished the session for you.
You
Tell him
died.
say died. Yeah.
You're gonna have to reroll a new character.
It's so annoying that like anytime I do really well, he's never here. So like anytime I have room to talk smack, all he knows is like when I do really terrible.
Where's the yabish?
You bitch.